Sheikh Mahdi Maash, the representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's office, continued his tour visits to the Shia Islamic Centers in Sweden, Norway and Denmark. In these visits, the Grand Jurist representative supervised the religious and cultural activities by the Shia Islamic Centers in these countries. For more on this subject, we had a phone call with Sheikh Maash, who will write more about these trips.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Greetings to all. In my travel to Sweden, I visited the cities of Stockholm, Arbro, Gothenburg and Helsingborg. In Stockholm, I met with Sheikh Zaki al-Bayati, the representative of the Grand Islamic Authority, and I met him in his office. Afterwards, I met with Implores to Lady Fatima Zahra Religious Center Director in Stockholm. I also met with the directors of Imam Hassan Mujtaba Religious Center. I also visited with the Qasim Youth Center and met with the members of this center. In the meantime, I also visited the Javadian Religious Center and Imam Sajjad Religious Center. After Stockholm, I headed to Arbro City. In there, I visited the Religious Center of Servant of Imam Hussein's Servants and met with the Board of Directors. Afterwards, I visited the city of Gothenburg. In Gothenburg, the Master of Martyrs Religious Center was visited. I also met with the directors of this religious center. Then the Al-Rasul Azam Religious Center was visited. I met with Sayyid Ali Qutb in the city, who is also a representative of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Salah Shirazi. After Sweden, I headed to Norway, specifically to Oslo, the capital, where I visited the religious center of al-Banin and met with the managers of this center. It is worth mentioning that this Islamic center is under the authority of the Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Salah Shirazi. After this, I headed to Lady Zainab School. This is an Islamic school where children are taught Islamic beliefs. Afterwards, I held a meeting with Sheikh Hassan Rehani, who is the representative of the Grand Islamic Authority in this city. Afterwards, I visited the religious center of Muhibbin Ahlul Bayt. I met with the board of directors and delivered the prayers and greetings of the Grand Islamic Authority to the community. I also conducted a visit to Imam Mahdi Institution. Denmark, Copenhagen, was my next destination. There I visited Imam Saleh Center and I also met with the following delegates of the Grand Islamic Authority Ayatollah Shirazi: Sheikh Qasim Hayri, Sheikh Abdul Karim, Sheikh Abdul Hassan Asadi, Sheikh Saeed Ahmadi, and Sheikh Abdul Amir Khafaji. Afterwards, I met with the believers in Qasim Society. This was my journey in 7 visited European countries: France, Belgium, Holland, Germany, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. May we all be showered by the blessings from the Holy Prophet and his pure progeny and the Almighty God.